Okay. Hello, boys and girls. My name is Fried Octopus. My controller has these weird little disc things in it. I have no idea what they're for. Anyway, we've had some deliberation about which part of the game we want to handle next. And attempts to tackle the Sanctuary Guardian and the Four Kings have both turned up less than favorable, which is a concern, because in getting to attempt the Four Kings, I went ahead and spoke to Kingseeker Fran. You didn't miss anything, really. You just put the Lord Vessel down, and that's the end of it, more or less. But still, I'm a little disappointed that I don't have it on tape. That's funny. On tape for you guys. But for the time being, I decided to take a break from advancing the story. And we're gonna go ahead and start trekking to the Great Hollow. Actually, it's kind of a funny thing. Hey, buddy. This guy's kind of a funny thing. Check this out. Yeah! Power play! In interviews, the creator of this game said that he wanted to make the Great Hollow area much larger, which is an incredible thing to think about. Basically, I was never hugely interested in playing Dark Souls until I was reading a internet forum thread, which was talking about urban myths and video game hoaxes and things like that. And a recurring kind of sentiment in the thread was that, goodness gracious, what is that doing there? A recurring kind of sentiment in the thread was that nowadays video games don't really do stuff like that. The only game in recent memory that has really enacted an urban legend was actually Payday the Heist, with its story about a second hidden vault, which was eventually found. But you know what I mean? Old video games, there did actually used to be tons of hidden stuff everywhere. And people could go years without finding it. And I always thought that was really cool. I love stuff like that. I love hidden mysteries that remain unsolved. But obviously it's not quite as practical in this day and age where we have the internet and all. And people usually find this stuff out pretty fast. Hold on. I must be coming down with a cold or something. You guys should all remind me to eat more vitamins, I think. Oh, what? What? No. Anyway. Whoa, it's Fire Dog. Fucking Fire Dog. Get you for this, Fire Dog. might be easier if we go around the other way. So, anyway, as I was saying, I think another reason we don't particularly see much of that sort of thing in gaming nowadays is that, there's certain expectations for games, as in, if consumer nowadays pays a certain amount of money for a game, games are bigger nowadays, and they're longer. A decent game like back in the 80s or 90s would be perfectly fine at 2 to 5 hours, but nowadays we have lots and lots of games that can be as long as 10, 60 hours. It actually seems to be kind of a common attitude that if a game is less than 10 hours long, you're being ripped off. Like, I hate that attitude, personally. I can't think of any idea that I hate more. I love, short games. I think they're fantastic. I like any game that doesn't outstay its welcome, and it's way better to leave the player wanting more than to exhaust them. But, I don't know, there's this kind of attitude nowadays of, for every $1 someone spends on a game, they should get 1 hour's enjoyment, or something like that. I'm sure you've heard that one. Stop throwing rocks at me! Stop it! Wow, that guy's really gunning for me. Look at him go. Holy moly. That's actually faster than my walking pace. Thanks, pal. Wow, are you still following me? What is your problem? Oh no, you ain't getting out of here alive, buddy. Fuck you. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. I feel like gamers have expectations nowadays because you're paying, 60 or whatever dollars for a AAA title. There's expectations that go along with that, and people don't want, optional content, maybe, so much. DLC is a perfect example. In previous eras, something that would nowadays be sold as DLC might just be hidden in the game, and people might just never find it, and that's a really exciting thing, I think, anyway. So, in conclusion, I was, ooh, what have we got here? Ooh, I need lots of those, thank you. This is the entrance to the Great Hollow. It's hidden, in the Blighttown Swamp, which I think is really kind of exciting and cool, because the poison water kind of is designed to dissuade you from exploring, and yet here it is. Back to this thread I was reading. Oh, this is a hidden wall normally. I've already opened this up. I don't even remember why. I think I just wanted to use the bonfire. It's behind 2 hidden walls in a swamp, which is full of poison gas that dissuades you from exploring. How fantastic is that? In one of the shittiest areas of the game, this huge thing is hidden. It's so sexy. I love it. This is the form of the Great Hollow. It's a tree. You have to reach the bottom. Reaching the bottom is not easy.